right, guys, Josh Kent with U.S. Arms Company here today to bring you another video on the baseline U.S. Arms Company Utah rifle. This one here is chambered in 5.56 NATO, I believe. But what we're showing you guys in this video is the entry-level rifle and what you're getting for the money. This rifle sports a Magpul 6-position stock, mil-spec trigger. This is going to be an ambidextrous safety for this model. This one is in black anodized. You get our 6061 aluminum handguard, and this is going to be a mid-length gas system with a nitrided barrel. And then to top it off, we have an A2 flash hider. This one here today is going to be sporting a Swampfox Kraken red dot, and it's going to be built with the pride that U.S. Arms Company builds in every rifle. Now, out here at the range today, I am waiting on Gerald to get here. He should have been here about 10 minutes ago. So when he gets here, you know, we'll get started.
What's up, Josh?
But where's Gerald?
He got swamped at the office today, so you got me.
You serious?
Yeah. It's kind of hot out, isn't it?
Go put some clothes on, man. Get some clothes on.
You don't like this outfit?
Not for this, no.
I'm trying to dress for the weather.
All right, I know it's hot. Go change your clothes and we'll get this started. All right, guys, Josh Kent with U.S. Arms Company here with Connor Vinson.
Howdy.
So we were expecting Gerald to be here. He's got some other stuff to take care of. Gee, Reezy. But hey, you know what, Connor? We're gonna have some fun today. We're gonna talk about the 5 drills that we should run, or that you should run, or that we recommend you run with your rifle, or when you're practicing with your rifle at the range. The first one is going to be check your equipment and zero. All right. It's always a good practice to check your rifle, any torque specs, especially if you're shooting a precision rifle, right? To check all the torque specs, receiver screws, cross slot screws for your scope base, all of these things, right? So we always check our equipment, and then we go into a confirmation of zero. Now the confirmation of zero, a lot of people go, this is not a drill. Actually, it is, because it drives home the fundamentals of marksmanship from a static position. All right, trigger squeeze, sight alignment, sight picture, good follow through, keeping your eyes open through the shot, all of these good things that when we go to our feet, it just helps that muscle memory of doing the right things every time we break a shot, right? So we're gonna go through, check our equipment and zero, and then we're gonna go into slow aim fire from the standing static position, single round, just working from either 10 gun or low ready. And then we're gonna go into what they call controlled pair, or rhythm drill, so 2 to 3 rounds. Then we're gonna go into a 2 to the body, 1 to the head, or large target to small target, because as we shrink the size of the target or increase the distance, we have to slow ourselves down to make a good, well-aimed shot. And lastly, we're gonna do a shoot, reload, shoot from the pistol belt. So I am very excited because this is gonna be fun.
Let's do it.
All right, Connor, so here from the bench, when we go through, we're gonna check our cross slot screws here for our Kraken. We've already checked those and tightened those down. Castle nut screw, that's tight, nothing's loose. Everything else on the rifle is ready to go. We also have a good battery in here, so the red dot's on. So we've checked our equipment, and now we're gonna go into zeroing the rifle. We've already bore sighted it, so we've looked down the bore of the weapon, removing the bolt, and we've co-witnessed what we see in our red dot optic. So we're seeing the same sight image and sight picture at 100. So now what I want you to do is at 25, we have a dot right there in that silhouette target. I want you to take that red dot and put it right on that brightest dot there in the center mass of that target. And we're gonna set the elevation to be 1.1 inches low, all right, for our grouping underneath that. So you should aim at that, and our group should end up 1.1 inches below, and that's going to give us a rough 100-yard zero. So again, as you go to shoot this group, I want you to get behind the rifle, good follow through. So when we squeeze the trigger, we don't jerk it. And as the rifle goes off, it's going to recoil and report. All right, hold the trigger to the rear through the shot, eyes open through the shot, ease back forward. You're going to feel and hear a tactile reset, and then get ready for the next shot. Center back up on it on that dot, and then go through. We're going to do a 3-round group. This is going to build good sight alignment. As we get behind the rifle, we see the dot. All right, good sight picture. So again, everything should be clear and crisp. We should dial down this dot. If it's too bright, dial it down to where you get a good edge of the dot. Okay, so we're here in the shade, so it doesn't have to be as bright for us. And then again, follow through and good trigger squeeze and good fundamental building on this. So let's go ahead and get loaded up, get your ears on, and we'll go from here.
Cool.
All right, best 3 rounds you got, buddy. All right, and 2 more. All right, make the weapon safe. All right, weapon on safe, good job. All right, guys, so Connor just shot the first 3-round group. We're gonna take a look at the target. Connor, good job. So again, we're shooting a red dot sight. His point of aim here, we're at 25 yards, and we're looking to have the mean impact center through the target, and then about 1.1 low, which is gonna put us at a good rough 100-yard zero. So the width of the thumb is about 1 inch. So we're gonna go here, so our mean impact is right here. So that's gonna put us about 1.1 inches. So great shooting. And if we look center line of the mean impact of the group, it's about right here. So again, we go 1.1. We're on the money for the mean impact of the group.
Sweet.
So now we're ready to go. So we've confirmed a 0. We've confirmed that everything's tightened down on our weapon system, and we're ready to go. All right, so the next drill is slow aim fire from the standing. You can go either behind the neck or like this.
I think I'll do it that
All
way.
right. All right, guys, the first drill we're gonna do is just from the 10 gun or from low ready, which is Connor, rifle out. Go ahead and present the rifle. And you're gonna be looking just over the top of the sights. This is considered a low ready right here.
Okay.
All right, so you're ready to shoot the drill, but you're not in your sights, okay? 10 gun is gonna be from here. Let the rifle rest. So you're gonna be from up here and then out and then into your position. So push the rifle out and then into your position would be from like a high ready, or some guys call it 10 gun, either way. So we're gonna start with the low ready first. So go ahead and let the rifle hang. I want you to go ahead and lock the bolt to the rear. Give a 3-point check, the chamber, the magazine well, and the bolt face. Make sure it's clear and ready, and insert that first magazine. All right. All right, so on the buzzer, you're gonna come from low ready. On the buzzer, you're gonna come up, weapon on fire. So go ahead and make sure the weapon's on safe. Okay. As the buzzer goes, you're gonna come up, weapon on fire, fire 1 round. Now you're gonna get 1 good sight picture, break the shot, get a second good sight picture, weapon on safe, check your surroundings, and then gun back down to the low ready. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. All right, so shooter, stand by. Go ahead and get to the low ready. On the buzzer. Weapon on safe. Check around you, and then back down into a comfortable low ready. All right, ready to do it again?
Yep.
Stand by. All right, weapon on safe, and go back to your low ready position. Ready? Stand by. All right, and one more time. That was 1.79 seconds. Try to speed it up just a little bit. And stand by. Good job. All right, 0.93 seconds. So on the ready up drill, guys, We want to be sub-second, especially here around 10 to 15 yards on either a 6-inch dot or less. So that's kind of where we want to be. So Connor, good job on that one. All right, next drill that we're going to run is going to be what we call either a 2 or 3 round rhythm drill. And so what we're going to do is on the buzzer, you're going to bring the rifle up, okay? And you get a good sight picture, you break the shot, get a second sight picture, break the shot again, and a third sight picture if you needed to, right? So if we fire 2 rounds, we get 3 sight pictures. If we fire 3 rounds, we get 4 sight pictures, so on and so forth, that we're in our sight, having good follow through, good sight alignment, good sight picture, good trigger squeeze, all of those fundamentals that we started with at the bench, okay? All right, so from a low ready, on the buzzer, I want you to fire me 2 consecutive rounds at your aiming point, which would make you get 3 good sight pictures. All right, shooter ready. Stand by. And weapon on safe, and check your surroundings. Good job. All right, this time we're going to go 3 consecutive rounds. So how many sight pictures?
4.
4 good sight pictures. Good job. All right, shooter, stand by. Great job. All right, total time 2.7 seconds. Let's do it one more time. Try to keep good sight pictures. Let's speed it up just a little bit. All right, guys, 3 consecutive rounds from the USAC Utah. Stand by. Good. 2.4 seconds. All right, guys, so that is a 2 and 3 round rhythm drill. The next one we're gonna go to is the 2 to a small target, 1 to a larger target, or 2 to the body, 1 to the head. And again, we're gonna go with, if we're firing 3 rounds, how many sight pictures do we have?
4.
4, right? So we have 1 for the initial, and then once we finish our 3rd round, we get a 4th sight picture so that we have good follow through. All right, so again, 2 and 1. So as we go to smaller targets or we shoot further away, we have to slow ourselves down. Now again, at this distance, we're looking at optical offset. So in order to put it in that box, you're gonna have to aim high or at the top, correct?
Yes.
Because the difference is, or height over bore here is about 3 inches.
Okay.
So you wanna aim at the top, basically the crest of his head, to put it in that box.
Okay.
All right?
So 2 to the middle, 1 to the head?
1 to the head.
Cool.
Yep. Nice. All right. That was 3 seconds. We're gonna run the drill again.
All right.
All right. Shooter ready?
Ready.
Stand by. Nice. All right, that was 3.1. Nice. All right, guys. So that's the next drill that you can run. And again, every time we do this, anytime we fire around, we always want to follow up with another good sight picture. All right, the last drill that we're going to run, we're gonna have to shift to our pistol belt. All right, Connor, so we're gonna do the shoot, reload, shoot. Now for combat purposes, you want this to be under 3 seconds. It takes some time to get really good at this and be under 2.5 seconds. So what I want you to do today is just build the fundamentals, and I'm just gonna walk through this shooting drill. And for those of you at home watching, we're gonna talk about the techniques and what makes you faster. And remember, everybody always says slow is smooth, smooth is fast. So if you're going through this technique and you're shooting on the range, having some fun, again, position of, you know, the mag being readily accessible. I'm gonna put this one in my pocket for here for right now, but you guys will see what I'm talking about, okay? So we're gonna walk through. So we already have a round in the chamber. We have an empty mag, and we have a ready mag here in the pocket. So you guys can go from high ready, 10 gun, or you can go from low ready, it doesn't matter. All right, so on the shot timer, we're just gonna walk through real slow for it.
Shooter ready?
Yep. All right, we're gonna fire around. We have bolt lock. Let gravity take the mag. So we're gonna hit our mag release. Let that mag fall out. We're gonna bring the rifle up into our workspace. Good grip with the thumb up. Seat the mag, drop the next round in battery, and we're gonna come back down and fire a second round, okay? So as we set this up, we have a new round in the chamber. We can squat down, keeping either the muzzle up or down range, and set the drill up again. All right, so we're gonna do this one more time. All right, we're ready?
Shooter ready?
Yep. And it's that smooth. So as you guys are working these drills for yourself, you can follow it up with a rhythm drill of 2 or 3 rounds, whatever you guys choose to shoot. However, always remember that as we shoot, we always want to follow up with another good sight picture. All right, you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let gravity drop it. There you go. Reach and get your secondary bolt release back up and get a third sight picture, weapon on safe, and go ahead and set the drill up again. Nice. Let's do it again. So again, from a static position, about 15 yards, shoot, reload, shoot on the buzzer. Stand by. Nice. Reload. Nice. All right. Set it up. We're going to shoot it again. Nice. Nice. All right. Set it back up. We'll do it one more time. All right. Shoot, reload, shoot on the buzzer. Shooter stand by. Nice. Great job. All right, guys. So out here at the range, just shooting some drills with the entry-level USAC UTAW. And I gotta say, it's a great rifle to shoot. The rifle is super accurate. And yeah, so as you guys go out to the range and you're wanting to get better with your USAC rifle, these are some drills that you can run. As always, thanks for coming out. Connor, great job, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Yep, we've got one more to shoot. All right, so a little bit more of a fighter stance. Drop that right leg just a bit. There you go. All right, shooter ready?
Ready.
Stand by. Target. Good. Nice job. Nice job. All right, clear it, make it safe. All right, this is it. Watch. You ready?
Yeah.
So. We used the baseline UTAW today, and did you have any issues with it at all?
No,
I didn't see any.
issues were me or the round.
Yeah.
Gun shoots like a champ.
Yep. And so again, we started off with, guys, the very first thing that you should do when you come to the range is we always want to hone the fundamentals by checking zero and checking our equipment. Every time we go out to or we pull a weapon system out, we should always be checking it. So especially for you guys that shoot precision rifle, you always want to check the receiver screws, make sure that they're torqued, make sure that your scope bases are torqued down, your scope screws, things like that, and then just confirming a zero, because ammunition is expensive and we don't want to waste ammo when we go to the range. We want it to count, right? And so one thing that we can always do, especially with the AR platform, is that we can pull the bolt out, we can check bore sight, and then, you know, confirm 3 or 5 round groups, whichever one you prefer. Some guys even shoot 10 round groups, but confirm the zero and then go into our drill. So again, the first drill that we shot was just static, standing, low ready. You could do 10 gun, but we didn't do 10 gun. We just, from the low ready, single shot on the buzzer. And again, we shoot, we get a good sight picture, we shoot, and then we get a secondary sight picture, we check around us, because you never know, somebody's always moving around, and we just want to make sure that everybody's safe. And it's just a good habit to get into. So 2 and 3 rounds. So again, the big thing to take away with that is that, you know, again, good sight alignment, good sight picture, good stance, kind of a good boxer stance, and then, you know, good pocket, good buttstock, stock weld in the shoulder. So again, if we shoot 2 rounds, how many sight pictures do we get?
3.
If we shoot 4 rounds, how many do we get?
Got 5.
5, right? So we always get that first sight picture and we follow it up with a good sight picture and we check around us. Weapon on safe, gun down, lights out, so to speak. The next drill was the 2 to the body, 1 to the head. So again, guys, as we shoot, if the target gets further away or the target gets smaller, we always slow down our cadence. So there's accuracy and then acceptable accuracy, right? So if I'm shooting at a tank, I've got a gigantic target. If it's in the meat of the target, let it fly. You can do that pretty quick, right? And then our next drill was going to be the shoot, reload, shoot.
Yep.
And again, guys, on that one, I would recommend either some type of load-carrying vest, or what I prefer is to run from like a pistol belt. Today we ran it from the pistol belt because it's readily accessible. It's right there on our hip. All right. And lastly was the transition drill. So it was going to be the shoot, transition to pistol, and shoot. So
That one's a little bit tougher, but it was the most fun, I think.
yeah, it's a lot of fun. Now I will say this: if you're down to your pistol when it counts, it's a bad day. But anyway, guys, as always, we enjoy having you out. If you're a first-time watcher, please like and subscribe below. Check us out on Instagram. We also have an account there. And if you guys have any questions for us at all here at U.S. Arms Company, Connor or any of the other boys, hit us up, info@usarmsco.com, and continue to check out the other stuff that we have with Classic and Gunman, and stay tuned. As always, we appreciate your patronage. We love you guys. We'll see you then.
Later, guys.